Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. We're here at Dr. Wigoda's office. Just going to ask you a couple of questions. First, tell us what procedure you had done and when did you have it done?
I had my breast augmentation done yesterday, and I'm here today for my follow up and doing fabulous.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about your experience. You came in, you had your surgery. Tell us how you felt after you woke up and when you went home, and how did you sleep last night?
My experience was seamless. I had wonderful people there working with me. I met Sergio and Marie was in there, and they were all so sweet and talked to me. And of course, Dr. Wigoda came in. Everything went flawlessly, and then I was in the recovery room, and I had a family member take me so graciously home. I woke up and I was famished, and I was able to eat right away. I was able to lift my arms right away, right afterwards, and I was able to sleep on my side, no problem, as if nothing happened. Just felt like I went to the gym for about 3 hours, just like doing a lot of push-ups. So it was good. I felt strong.
You feel good now?
Yes, yes, I was very, very pleased with the results.
So let's talk a little bit about your expectations. What were you thinking was going to happen? What did people tell you? What are people telling you now?
Well, initially I was honestly scared. I had been thinking about doing this procedure for a while, and I never went through with it because of all the stories that I've heard of, botched surgeries and things that can go wrong, and the lifespan of an implant and all of that. And I had gone to a previous consultation, and I wasn't comfortable. I didn't feel that what was said to me was something that I really wanted to go through with. So I had actually put it on the table. And one day I was driving in my car, and I happened to hear on a radio station with Kimmy B about Dr. Wigoda. And I was like, nah, that can't be true. Because she was sitting there saying, oh yeah, I went to, I had my operation on Friday and I'm back to work on Monday. I was like, no way, not possible. So I was like, okay, let's check it out. So I went online, and I had a family member of mine check out the website because she's been in the medical field for about 20 years. And she's like, yeah, definitely go check it out. Came in, completely different experience. I was so comfortable. Dr. Wigoda took the time to explain things to me, even though I shouldn't have known, but I asked every question under the sun, and he was so kind to explain to me what everything meant. And I booked the appointment that day. So um, I'm very, very happy that I did. Yeah.
And you've talked to some friends of yours and have told them that you're not in any pain. And what's the reaction that you've gotten?
The reaction has been outstanding. I didn't think I was going to get so many people asking questions about plastic surgery. But I've had already within the day, they're calling me and saying, "Oh, how are you feeling?" And I tell them how I'm feeling. They're like, "Oh my God, do you think that he can see me? Can he do this? Can he do that?" And I was like, "Yeah, he can do it for sure." So there's a lot of people that are very interested, but I think they've just been gun shy. And now that they know somebody that's a friend of theirs that has gone through with it, and they've had such great experience with it and great results, there's been a really, really happy response to it. So.
And were there people that had the procedure done elsewhere that maybe had different experiences and they were telling you something else?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I can tell you, a good friend of mine had gone and done breast augmentation somewhere else. She was bedridden for about 3 weeks, and it's not that the results didn't come out great. They came out great, but it wasn't what she wanted. And now that I told her about what my experience was, she's like, you know what? I think I'd like to go back in, and I'd like to see what other options I might have with Dr. Wigoda. And I was like, go for it. He'll explain everything. He talked to me.
So obviously, if you've had any friends or family interested in breast implant surgery, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to make a consultation, to talk to Dr. Wigoda, and no matter what the question might be, he will be kind enough to and patient enough to answer the question, even though it might seem silly to them. He knows what he's talking about, and he'll just kindly tell you what's going on because he's been in the field for so long. So he's just going to kindly tell you this is what really is the environment of what you're getting into, and what the possibilities are. So I don't think that they would have any reservation booking an appointment like I did.
So you had a chance to see your breasts today a little bit, and
Mm-hmm.
tell me what did you see? What do you think?
I was so surprised. I was thoroughly happy with it. I don't have any pain in the front. Like I said, I felt like I just did a bunch of push-ups, but the shape was really gracefully done. There isn't anything that makes me feel like I'm too much or too little. It was exactly what we had discussed, which made me very, very pleased with the result.
All right, thank you very much.
No problem.